From the Willamette Valley in Oregon, we have one more game coming at you in the girls division. It's the final between South Eugene and Washburn. Alongside Cyrus Linkfield, I'm Michael Cerroti, pumped to be with you. Cyrus, South Eugene, the 1 seed, they've been dominating everyone. Universe point win in the semi-final, though, over El Cerrito. How do you think they're feeling right now?
Probably feeling pretty jittery. I mean, they're no stranger to the finals. Been here before. They know what it takes. Coming off a Universe, though, not the gap you anticipate South to have, so they know how to do it. They know how to take care of that business and what to do. And I'm excited to see how this game plays out.
Kyla Hurt for South Eugene is fantastic, and we will be seeing a lot of her. Washburn on the other side, the score doesn't show how close it was against Holy Family Catholic in the semis. They made an outstanding comeback. Eventually, Washburn able to hold them off 14-11. Kamari Okamura, always a big part of the offense, a real speedster for Washburn. It is the national championship in the girls division. South Eugene has been running through everyone all season, but El Cerrito gave them all they could handle to Universe Point in the semifinal, and now they come in trying to get back to the top of Girls High School Ultimate. They won 2 in a row, and then last year they lost in the final to Roosevelt. First time in 4 years that we are not getting a South Eugene Roosevelt final. Washburn against South Eugene this time, and we're underway. Cyrus, how do you try to calm the early nerves of having the biggest crowd on you that you've had all season?
Remembering that you're out here with your friends, catching and throwing is the job, and at the end of the day, you're here to have fun. That's why we all play the sport. The crowd can be nervous, it can be loud, but you got to stay in the moment, make those connections with your teammates, and just make sure to live it. Saucy little scooper here from Natasha Wagner.
Bella Holland Kelly.
Dana Herman.
And now Herman to the end zone, and quickly South Eugene strikes first. Natasha Wagner on the receiving end. It's 1-0.
You got to remember, South has been in this situation before. Calming their nerves is less of a problem than it is for Washburn, you know? Washburn is maybe a little bit unfamiliar with the finals of nationals, unfamiliar with this type of crowd, and South might have that one up on them. Dana Herman really just controlling it. That'll be a name here in this game. Really a quarterback, big handler for South. A lot of plays going to be coming out from Herman.
This is a Washburn team that loves to play within itself. They trust the coaches, and they just play point by point, enjoy every day. Here's what they're playing for in Salem. The High School National Invite Final. Washburn is at their best when they just enjoy the moment. They wanted to make a deep run. They wanted to come into day 2 feeling good. They have made it as far as you can go. And we see them on offense for the first time. Riley Gage getting in the middle of that South Eugene zone defense. The sun casting a lot of shadows on this field. It is still hot. Still 88 degrees in Salem. It's been a great weekend. The sun has been shining. But there is no wind right now. Just pure sunshine and heat. And right as I say that, there's a little breeze. Patient offense from Washburn. 19 passes already on this point as they inch their way toward the end zone. Gage on the goal line. To the end zone for Gage, and it's incomplete. And after 25 passes, Washburn gets all the way to the end zone and turns it over.
Quick turn back from Washburn. Giving him another opportunity here to make it even.
Controlling. And Washburn eventually cashes in on South Eugene, giving it right back. Samantha Flynn Rollins.
You see Washburn here in the beginning of the point, not super phased by that zone. Playing calm, 20 more passes. Little unfortunate drop there at the end, but they really didn't seem to be phased by that zone at all. Little miscue there. Jorgensen, though, getting it back for Washburn.
Gage finds Escola, and Washburn ties it early. One in the early going of a national final. That is always exciting. It brings out the fans. All the way through the semis, there are other games going on, but in the final, this is it. The boys' final came down to Universe. The fans were into it, and the girls' final, the fans are just as into it.
Deep roller pull here.
Oh.
Gets past the front line of South.
Two patient offenses, South Eugene and Washburn. Person-to-person defense from Washburn. Out of Minnesota, South Eugene from Oregon, just an hour away, and there's a high stall shot, but it is coming back.
Okay, spirit of the game. Usually I feel like stalls are always contested, but
when the stall was called, when the throw was
uncontested.
released.
Agreeing. Love to see that spirit.
It's tapped back in play, and Washburn has a chance to break and take their first lead. Tap down and a turnover. The block from Sonia Dorsch. Nice forehand to Dorsch on the sideline. Dorsch has it knocked down. Escola with a big defensive play. We have a call as it was tapped by Dorsch again, who has been all over the field on this point. A lot of off-ball movement from Washburn. A great forehand throw to get it over to Wagner. Comes back for Slaby. A lot of patience from Washburn. Gage filling in the gaps nicely of this South Eugene zone. Great job to break the mark. Washburn not rushing anything up the field. They'll happily take their time and wear down this really talented South Eugene team that comes into the tournament as heavy favorites. Ran through pool play. They had a scare in the semis going to Universe against El Cerrito. And Washburn trying to wear them down as Anna Cords controls. Back for Jorgensen. And an injury is called by Sonia Dorsch, who will head to the sideline. Checking in is Greta Madden. Washburn will also make a substitution and bring on Okamura. This is the D-line for Washburn, and Okamura, one of the best offensive players in this tournament. Okamura tries to get involved. Washburn is keeping it within their handlers. The South Eugene zone is forcing them backwards.
40 passes here for Washburn. Really taking their time.
What is South Eugene doing well defensively right now?
Defensively, I think, they're keeping the ball behind them, not letting any of the cutters crash through. I think it more so might be Washburn just holding the Frisbee and allowing South Eugene to set up where they want and take away all of their options downfield. You can see this, the quicker motion is allowing for more movement, but the stagnant throws is where it gets into a high stall count.
Okamura thought about a big forehand. 42 passes for Washburn and counting. 5.5 minutes on this point already. Gage gets into the middle of the zone. Okamura. Swing for Jorgensen. Washburn on the goal line, and they punch it in.
First break of the game here. Washburn really taking their time, not fazed by that zone at all. Fine, you want us to throw 50 passes to score? We'll throw 60. How about?
6 minutes later, Washburn gets the break and leads for the first time.
1 pass per minute. No, that's false math.
Patient offense from Washburn pays off.
Loving the sideline here. Normally in these big games, I feel like spectators aren't really allowed on the field, but you see everyone just crowding the sideline, creating that pressure, bringing their voices in. Bring us back to the 90s when everyone was camped on the sideline.
You weren't alive yet.
No, but I reminisce.
About before you were alive?
I hear it through all the old heads, you know. Having both my parents played, it's topics I hear about.
Bella Holland Kelly flips it ahead. To the opposite sideline for Rudy Craig. Patient offense now from South Eugene, but they're getting a little more north and south than Washburn did. They get it to the end zone quickly, and they punch right back. Scarlet Rudy Craig into the end zone.
Just like that.
It's actually
Both teams.
Greta Madden with the score. Either way, it's 2-2.
Either way. I was going to say, both teams here liking the zone look, but neither of them seem to be phased offensively. They'll take as many shots, as many passes as they want.
What are the keys to a zone offense?
I like to see it swinging in a zone, using your handlers, spreading the width of the field, and really not holding the ball. When you hold the ball, you allow the defense to set and take away all those options, but when you're swinging it and moving the cup, that's when those holes will start to develop, and then you can start to attack through the middle and get that momentum on that 3v2 downfield mismatch. See the crowd here? They all look tired from sitting in the sun all day, but
And playing in the sun.
can't imagine how this heat feels. Washburn back for the second time on this turf, so they're used to this hot heat.
The bottom two rows, that was Holy Family Catholic that had a valiant comeback effort against Washburn in the semifinals. And we have a call on the pull offside. 14-11 was the win for Washburn. 9-8 for South Eugene over El Cerrito. Washburn walks the disc up. They'll try to hold and retake the lead. Against this zone defense again, it eventually paid off, but it took 51 passes. Is there anything that you think they could do differently to be a little more efficient?
I think spreading the field more. I mean, here, stall 1, stall 3, we're probably at 4. I like that quick movement from Okamura. Keeping the disc moving. I want them to swing it onto the other side of the field. We're trapped over there. Again, another small pass. I like this movement here, but it hasn't really gained them anything necessarily.
Do you think those swing passes should be coming earlier in the stall counts too?
I do.
They've had some quicker passes on this possession, but the last time they saw this zone defense, it was taking a while getting high in the stall count. Okamura looks off a couple options, trying to crash into the middle of the zone. Casat Shores, Okamura, Hoyt, swinging it around, far side. Albertson. Nearing the goal line, high in the stall count, back for Kaylani Hoyt. Okamura again. Flynn Rollin looking around on the goal line. Albertson brings it back. Okamura on the center. Okamura to the end zone, and Washburn scores. Charlotte Escola.
That looked really easy, folks. Washburn, 37 passes. They will throw it as many times as possible. Here's that give and go movement, the little quick action that I was talking about earlier. Okamura super explosive. When she uses her power, you can see how she really generates the momentum and opens up that space.
Okamura with her first assist. Escola already with a goal and 2 assists. Heading to the sideline, that is fired up for Washburn to retake the lead. 37 passes, but they diced up that zone.
I do want to say, while Washburn is moving the disc very nicely, I do feel like the defense is a little passive. It seems kind of like they're waiting for a turnover, not so much attacking the Frisbee and wanting to generate the turn, but more so passively waiting for Washburn to give it up. And that strategy is just not going to work against a team of this caliber.
South Eugene will try to hold and tie it back up in what has been an exciting one so far. Washburn has the only break of the game, and now they have another chance. Gage settles it down, impressed with how patient they are when the crowd got loud after that turnover, but they give it back to South Eugene. I'm sure you've played in front of some big crowds. How do you silence them out and just play your game?
You know, Mario had a similar question in the last game, the semifinal. Big D there for a break chance for Washburn.
Okamura denies it and sets up Washburn, trying to go up 2 goals.
I feel like the Washburn coach also mentioned this in a past interview, but really staying in the moment.
Gage on the upline to Kalen. Washburn breaks. That's Jorgensen, actually. It's 4-2.
Look at that. Team full of love, playing for each other. At this point in the tournament, all you want is one more point with your teammates. Before this, it was one more game. You're working for the team. But here, it's one more point. How can you stay in this moment with your teammates?
2 South Eugene turnovers on this point, and it leads to a Jorgensen goal for Washburn off the Riley Gage assist. 4-2 Washburn on top of South Eugene, and we reach our first heat break of this girls' final, and the crowd is fired up. No energy lost. 4-2 Washburn on top of South Eugene.
The world has finally discovered the wonders of Oregon, where rolling hills and lush landscapes are paradise. Art comes to life on center stage or in the middle of the sidewalk, and where angry or happy skies are part of our intrigue and character. Where creeks are opal, waterfalls are silver, pioneers are gold, and the state's capital is named for peace. Salem and the Mid-Willamette Valley is a welcoming place, home to historians who unearth tales of the underground, and farmers who open their fields to anyone who wants to visit. Where you can meet the brewmasters, chefs, crafters and creators, strong and spirited entrepreneurs who delight in sharing the fruits of their labor. Recently, the strength and resiliency of our community has been tested like never before, and we've accepted the challenge. To the chefs, shopkeepers, winemakers, and performers using their pioneering spirit to give lift to our region, we say thank you. To everyone who is helping out, digging in, building up, and moving forward, we raise a glass in your honor. We will come out of this stronger than before. And when the world is ready to explore again, we'll be here. Salem and the Mid-Willamette Valley, the most Oregon part of Oregon.
Washburn up a pair of breaks on South Eugene to take a 4-2 lead. The first one got them up 2-1, and this one to Jorgensen has them up 2 goals for the first time.
You can see the crowd here. I'd imagine most will be rooting for Washburn, the number 2 seed, but still an underdog as South has just dominated this tournament.
The 2 seed in the boys division, Green Canyon, gave the 1 seed Albany a scare. They were up 3 at halftime before Albany came back. And right now it's the 2 seed Washburn over the 1 seed South Eugene by 2. South Eugene, the best team in the country throughout the season, needs an answer. Bella Holland-Kelly puts it back. Dana Herman. Xiao Toth, now Herman again. Herman with a forehand. Xiao Toth. Holland-Kelly waits for options. On the up line, it's Herman. And they hit the deck hard. Hope Dana Herman is okay. Foul was called as they went down to the turf, and we'll get another look at it. Herman just had their right leg taken out. It's tapped back in. Kyla Hurt on the goal line. Oh, that's a nice throw for the score. Holland-Kelly is there.
Kyla Hurt. Believe she's on Team USA U20 this year. Made that rotation. Just got back from a training camp weekend. And now here. 2 big weekends for the kid, but seems like she's holding up. It's had a pretty good tournament this far. Definitely one of South's top players. You're going to see the ball in her hands much more.
Really good forehand throw by Kyla Hurt for her first assist. A lot of different players getting involved. 3 have a goal, 3 have an assist for South Eugene. Still trailing by 1. Washburn has also spread the wealth really well early in this game. Washburn came into the tournament having not played a single team in the high school national invite field. Their season starts a little later than a lot of teams because of the Minnesota weather. They weren't able to travel to any tournaments. So Washburn getting here with lack of experience against the top teams, but they have played really well in this tournament. Getting all the way to the final and having a 1-goal lead early.
South really favoring this zone. Seen them play it a couple times here. It's been effective in making a lot of passes go off, but again, not really hunting for the D. More so a little passive and waiting for Washburn to mess up. Coming out of that Universe game too, they might be a little tired. Legs feeling a little heavy. But we'll see if any adjustments are made.
Gage works the sideline. Surveys around this South Eugene zone that has given Washburn trouble, but they've been able to find ways to break it. It just takes a while, but good things come to those who wait. Jorgensen controls it. Back to Lydia. Jorgensen looks around. Flynn Rollin.
Kind of stagnant downfield. We're not seeing a lot of popping or necessarily crashing through that front line of South.
When Okamura gets her hands on the disc, Washburn finds quick hitters, but they turn it over on the sideline. South Eugene with a break opportunity. Xiao Toth in to get it, and on the reset for Herman. Herman turns it back over. Looking low for Lily Yao. .50 passes on this point for Washburn. They didn't really get that close to the end zone before the turnover. They do get it back. Jorgensen to Gage. Flynn Rollin back to Jorgensen, saying a lot of the same names over and over.
The South mark here is really feeling it.
Uncharacteristic drop from Okamura. 2 Okamura turnovers on this point. Not what you typically see from the star cutter.
Feisty D from Okamura. Harris.
Hurt puts it up. And it is caught in the end zone. Bella Holland Kelly with her second goal. South Eugene breaks. First break for South Eugene to tie it at 4 apiece.
It's gotta feel good for South. Bringing back that deficit. Here we see the uncharacteristic drops from Okamura. It's late in the day. She might be a little tired. And then the score. Isabella Holland Key. Hyping her teammates up. Rochelle Deppner here. Shout out, coach. Had the privilege to play for her. A couple different teams. Win a couple tournaments. She's no joke. And man, she will yell at you. Out of love, though, of course. Out of love. Coaches here at this tournament really put a lot into all of their teams. It's inspiring to see. Most of them having played themselves. Getting back in the game.
Pull goes out of bounds. The sun is starting to set a little bit. You can see these long shadows. It is still hot on this turf field.
She's putting her hand up. She can't see because of the sun.
Great field position for Washburn. Flynn Rollin trying to take advantage, and she does. Lydia Jorgensen with goal number 2.
The girls are excited here. Tight game on this field. Love to see the points, flipping back and forth. Coach here trolling with the 6-7 on his back.
Great throw from Flynn Rollin, an outside-in forehand. And Lydia Jorgensen tracks it all the way for the score.
Gage, been a really fun player to watch all tournament. Bandaged up on the knee, both of them. Bandaged up on the arm.
And the ankle.
And the ankle. Clearly able to put their body out on the line and do what it takes to keep the Frisbee in possession, make those big plays. Super fun player. Good vibes all around. The wind has died down here a little bit. The flags are still sailing, but it's not nearly as aggressive as it has been.
Another pull out of bounds.
Starting to feel intentional at this point. Could be a strategy. Maybe we're setting a trap zone here, but I don't know. It looks kind of like person to me. We'll see.
So now it's great field position for South Eugene.
Sheesh.
Great field position for South Eugene. They're almost in the end zone to start this point.
End zone is some of the hardest system to run, though. You'll see in the higher levels, teams don't want to run end zone. They just want to get it and score, and that's why you don't want to have to run end zone.
June Albertson with a great defensive play to knock it down. Break chance full field for Washburn. Okamura goes back and forth with Gage. Albertson with the big block. Washburn trying to take advantage of it. They get up the field to Albertson. Cords to the end zone for Okamura. It's a break for Washburn, and it's 6-4.
Clean break. That's gotta hurt for South. Unfortunate turn for South, but really capitalizing off of that is Washburn. Their defense is just slightly more aggressive than South Eugene's. They're really playing tight person. They're on that hip, and they want D's. They are fighting for the Frisbee, and you can see here that run through D. Lily Yao thought she was good, but coming on the inside shoulder was sneaky defender. And once it gets past that wall, too, the middle is just so free, and the defenders are able to bounce it.
Ooh, nice moves on the sideline during this timeout.
Wow. This is something. I want to see that Brazilian, the same body one, you know?
Nope.
Okay. I'm sure the
Cyrus
listeners...
is dancing right now.
Some of the listeners do. They got my back.
Well, they can't see you.
Nah, but the description. The arm movement down, step right foot, right hand, right foot going, little shimmy, left foot, right foot, again, boom, boom. We're chopping it up. How do you not know this? And Charlie in our ear goes, tick-tock minger.
I don't know.
He knows.
I don't know.
Old man.
Honestly, I'm going to take that as a good sign that maybe I'm not on TikTok as much as I think. I definitely am, by the way. I'm just not on that side of it.
Not on the dancing side. You don't got those grooves?
No.
Nah, that's why you're here. You're not on the sideline dancing with those boys.
Yeah, exactly. Back out of the timeout, it's 6-4 Washburn, and South Eugene gets the disc after the Washburn break. Loud defense chants ringing out from the sideline. Wagner comes in to get it. Cyrus, like you said, South Eugene has experience playing at this level in the national championship. That has to help drown out the noise from the sideline.
It's gotta.
Hurt finds Herman. The two of them go back and forth. Kyla Hurt.
Playing a little two-man action right now. Give and go for the two lads.
Herman ahead for Dorsch. To Hurt at the front cone. Hurt, patient, looking for the reset.
Love to see a bit of a field change here. Swing it. Ooh. In a stall. Hurt really thinking about that. Taking her time.
Does it matter that I fucked up the check?
Oh.
Well,
I mean, for sure.
The travel was
Valid question
rectified.
here.
Are you?
The stall just didn't. Does that matter?
Well, the no, because travel was not called. So you. What would you like to do?
Observer Orange really moving along this thought process.
All right, stall, no contest.
South really with the
All
spirit
right, so
here.
South Eugene, you're going to do a 3-2-1 and tap the disc.
Could not
and then
be
people can go.
Oregon Fugue. At least we got one team out of Eugene with spirit. Oregon Fugue, dead last for spirit at college nationals. So glad the young lads can fix us up here.
You are a part of that.
I am a part of that. Part of the problem.
Washburn with another break chance, trying to go up 3. There is a call way back, all the way on the other side of the field.
Violation.
Washburn had no idea.
Curious.
You're overruling? Okay. You're.
Loving the orange talk here. It's great to be in their ears. But they took the mic off. Rude.
We're going out. It's out here.
OB. I
we'll need a check
questioning
from the nearest,
that catch. It did look like it was a bit of a straddle, so called it back. And South will regain possession.
Hurt picks up the disc for South Eugene. Oh, they turn it right back over.
A little bit of a rush throw there. Trying to capitalize, but
that is
did not execute that.
Unforced error to give Washburn another break opportunity. They got up the field really fast before that call brought the disc back. Gage running with it and dropped it. A turnover-filled point continues. Herman with a deep shot to the end zone, and it's over everyone's head. Rhodes Newman was the closest to it for South Eugene.
Bit of a tough read there. They'll go to college and get that education, though. Oh! Yeah, that's super fair. Talk about it, though.
Washburn still facing this South Eugene zone. So we could be in for
another drop for Okamura. Really uncharacteristic. Oh, and we're shooting.
Hurt and Okamura in a battle. It's incomplete. And Hurt grabbing her ankle. Hurt will call for an injury timeout, immediately grabbing the right ankle after going up for it with Okamura in the end zone.
I believe those two are teammates. If not, traveling to Spain together. Hope Hurt will be okay. Okamura, though, got that D back after the drop.
Alongside Cyrus Linkfield, Michael Cerroti with you after a great 2 days. We close out the high school national invite with the girls' final. The boys' final going to Universe. Albany winning it for the first time in their short program history. South Eugene trying to become the second 1 seed to win today. But Washburn has other plans. Up 6-4 already and a chance to break. But Okamura with another drop.
I wonder if she's in her head. This is number 4. She doesn't seem to be phased on defense, but really just drop after drop here. The long points, they gotta be getting to her.
This point has been going on for more than 6.5 minutes. Both teams making each other work for it. 8 total turnovers. Nice grab on the sideline by Rudy Craig. Reset for Herman. They've been involved offensively in a lot of ways.
Pointing deep.
Forehand.
Out
Wagner
of the hands.
dropped it.
Unfortunate drop there in the end zone. Great throw, though, by Herman. Directing traffic, communicating with her team, pointing for the long ball.
Timeout called on a 9-turn point. Herman to Wagner. Looking up into the sun, couldn't pull it down. It was a great forehand by Herman. But South Eugene gives Washburn another break chance. An 8-minute point already. Washburn on top of South Eugene 6-4.
It is championship weekend in the Western Ultimate League.
And grabbed again! Oh, what a grab!
Miriam.
Oh my God!
Grab from Chung, and Chip Chang launches to Stetmeyer for a goal. And a blazing
into the end zone, and it's a layout grab.
Up for Melnick.
Wow! Oh my goodness, Leah. That was a dime ball.
Washburn with another full field break chance, trying to make it 7-4 on what has been a long point with a lot of turnovers, 9 of them total. Kamari Okamura does not seem like herself right now. 4 drops in this first half. This one is knocked down. South Eugene will be set up on the goal line trying to hold.
This point reaching 10 minutes. Isolation.
Forehand knocked down. What a play by Zoe Wagner with the block. the 6th South Eugene turnover of this point. And now Washburn breaks the zone. Gage puts it ahead. Cords back for Okamura. Hoyt throws another turnover. Herman with the block.
Nice gainer.
That was Herman to Yao. Lily Yao looks for the reset. High stall count, throws a blade, and it's somehow caught by Wagner. Came out of nowhere.
Oh, we've got a stall though. The marking in this game. 3rd stall so far.
Maybe the offense is a little too patient at times. We'll go to the observer.
So we're going to come back. Stalling 8. So where you were when this, when that
crazy catch though from Wagner. Contested stall. So it'll go back here. There's been some dancing going on from South, which has not proved to work in their favor. In the end zone, and again right here around the handler, it's just really not working for them. And we see another turn from South.
The stall came in at 8 for Lily Yao, who just had to send it deep and flip the field for Washburn. 13th turnover of the point.
This is going to be a big momentum shift for whoever scores. Winning these types of points feels good. Slow to get up is Sonia Dorsch. Seems like she's okay though. Oh, whoa. Little early start there from Okamura.
Washburn has done a lot on that far sideline. As you said earlier, not a lot of swings. This zone defense has really haunted them. Okamura gets into the middle of it.
It's not your traditional 3-person cup. It's more of a wall-esque. You've got 1-3-2-1 formation. Maybe forming a cup as it gets over to the trap side, but as it's in the middle of the field, we're seeing a mark set up.
Over the top to Okamura, but this is the problem that Washburn has run into. They hold on to the disc for so long, the zone catches up. Right through the middle of it again, and it's dropped by a wide open Escola.
These girls have to be tired. Coming up on 14 minutes here, you know they're gassed. 14 turnovers, 14 minutes, ladies and gents.
6 games in 2 days on a very hot field. And it is wearing them down. Another deep shot for Wagner. Okamura comes from behind for the block.
South Eugene, little stagnant there. Herman holding it, not really getting a lot of options, so hucking it maybe was the best shot there.
Over the top, it is caught. Escola makes up for the drop. Goes up top to grab that one. And here is a reversal of the field. Can they take advantage of it into the middle for Gage? Jorgensen, Okamura, back for Jorgensen.
No matter the outcome, though, both teams are going to be gassed after this point, and Washburn has some of their top players on this line, so that's going to hurt them coming up. Okamura, Jorgensen, and Gage, all players who are going to be gassed after this point. I'll be surprised to see if they play this next one back-to-back. Oh, Orange talking to the sideline here. Getting a little chirpy, maybe. Not sure what's going on. Orange mic got turned off, so we'll keep you guessing, folks.
Okamura gets the offense going again. Jorgensen.
Over the top. Knocked down. 16 minutes, 16 turns.
Nicole Rhodes-Newman with the defensive effort for South Eugene. This point's really been something. Herman controlling for SE, the number 1 overall seed. Dorsch on the sideline.
Ooh, just past the fingertips of Herman. And hey, guess what, folks? 17 minutes. How many turns? 17.
Big update for you, Cyrus, and for Charlie back in the truck. The Knicks have taken a 92-88 lead over the Spurs with 20 seconds left. We hope you're double screening the NBA and the high school national invite. There's a big grab on the sideline by Cords.
Washburn getting close to the end zone here.
They can feel it as Okamura finds Jorgensen. Gage on the goal line. Jorgensen, patient. Gage again. Okamura.
Just got into 18 minutes here.
Okamura thought about it. Instead resets for Jorgensen. Jorgensen goes over the top, and it's caught.
Holy moly.
Washburn breaks after 18 minutes and 22 seconds. 7-4.
Total of 119 passes in that 18-minute point. Man, oh man, that was big. That was long. And I know that was hard. It's tough. And losing that point, too, that's just a physical loss. That's a loss not on the scoreboard, but also that's a big mental hit. Grinding for that long. We see the score here. Little contact afterwards, but Cords doesn't care. She is not phased.
7-4 Washburn. That's a big break. Anna Cords with her second goal after a big semifinal. And Washburn, they're drained, but they're fired up.
Curious what the adjustment from South is going to be here. Michael, what are you saying to the kids on South? How are you coaching them up in this moment, 7-4?
Well, you can't give up another break and go into halftime down 8-4.
period.
How you do that, that's for you to answer. I can tell you that they have a lot of new bodies out there.
Ooh.
And that's going to be a foul.
A little bit of a bump there. How you do it. I mean, South is a very dynamic team. They're able to adjust. Their coaches
Okay, foul.
really
Uncontested, coming in one.
making sure there's a lot of different looks in the tool bag. I think offensively, it really just hasn't been working for them. Short little fundamental errors like that give Washburn this chance.
Without some of the top offensive players on the field, Washburn has a break chance, but they squander it. Turnovers continue to pile up for both teams. "28 turnovers so far, make it 29. Washburn with a break chance to take half. A huge opportunity that they convert on. 8-4 Washburn, headed into halftime. Clara Slaby pulls it in, and it is 8-4.
You can see the emotion on these players' face. Really just happy to be in this moment with their team. Up 4 on the defending champs. Or, I actually don't know if that's true.
It isn't, but South Eugene, the favorite, coming in. And Washburn is up 8-4 on them after back-to-back-to-back breaks to end the first half. The 2 seed up big over South Eugene.
Keeping me on it.
It is championship weekend in the Western Ultimate League.
Covered and grabbed. It's Yen. Oh, what a grab. And oh my God.
Grab from Chung. And as Chip Chang launches to Stetmeyer for a goal. And a blazing
Into the end zone, and it's a layout grab.
Up for Milner.
Wow! Oh my goodness, Leah. That was a dime ball.
This summer, Ultimate takes over the world. From the rising stars of World Junior Ultimate Championships to the seasoned battles of the World Masters Ultimate Club Championships to the biggest stage in Club Ultimate, the World Ultimate Club Championships. Watch it all unfold live, exclusively on Ultiworld.
Responsible business is now sort of an essential facet of the future economy. Like, I'm talking like every business needs to start thinking about their social and especially environmental impact.
And if we look at all the problems that we have in the world today, they're not going to be solved by our governments and the not-for-profits. I think business has a really big role to kind of play. B Corp really kind of helps companies through the certification really understand that and kind of dig into their impact further.
To me, ultimate is confidence.
Confidence that my focus, my hard work will pay off. I push. So when I step out on that field
and look at the 7 across from me,
I know
that they aren't ready.
Welcome back to Salem. Washburn took half in the final of the high school national invite. I'm here tapping in for Michael. I'm Mario O'Brien here with Cyrus Linkfield. Hi there, Coach.
Hi.
Great first half.
Super exciting. Here with Alexis Wood from Washburn. How's the team feeling, Coach? We saw a lot of emotions there to end half.
Yes. Our team is feeling great. I think, despite the turnovers, we're dialed in. We're playing with tenacity. We're getting it back. We're not getting turned around when we turn it over. We just go right back to work. And I think they're feeling really proud of themselves for the grit that they're showing out there.
For sure.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of zone from South.
Yeah.
How are you attacking that, and what are you coaching the players to do?
Well, in zone, we actually really welcome the challenge of zone. We think we're pretty strong against the zone. We really coach our players just to be super, super patient. Keep the disc moving when you can. Get that cup to get a little tripped up, find those holes. But just above all, patience. Like, the holes will happen. You just have to be patient. And even if it's a million small little throws, we'll play small ball all day.
Coach, you've been through so much in this tournament, a lot of tight games.
Yeah.
Who is it on your team that the players look to when they need to feel confident?
Wow. I don't think I can pick any one player. Everybody knows Kumari is out there. We've got a lot of strong players. We've got Charlotte is a workhorse. Riley Gage is a workhorse. Lydia, Samantha. I think that's why we are strong out there. We don't have to depend on one player. We played actually a lot of the season without Kumari. So we know we have players that can just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
All right.
We tell them to play with great joy. This is a game to love.
Well, thank you for your time, Coach.
Thank you.
Good luck in the second half.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Bye.
Taking a look at the stats here. Again, a lot of turnovers. Been a consistent stat. Washburn, 3-4 on the holds. 75%. That's pretty good. 3 for 8 for South, though. And that's going to be one of the things that they're really going to want to switch up here, put a little bit of attention to. Just maintaining possession, keeping those clean holds. Honestly, dirty or clean, both are okay. Here with Jared Waybright from South Eugene, Coach. Down 8-4. What are the vibes?
The vibes are pretty good. We are definitely working. It's been a long, hard day, but we're psyched to be here in finals. It's first time here for about half the team, kind of soaking that all in, and we've got to find a way to respond to Washburn's energy.
Yeah, what are you telling the lads here during half so they can come out and punch back at Washburn.
Yeah, we've got to find a way to make our offense efficient and effective. Washburn's doing a nice job of forcing us out of what we want to do with a couple different looks. Both Pochi on the handler set, they're playing nice denial defense, and then really doing some nice Pochi stuff and taking cuts away downfield. So the more that we can kind of give a couple different looks and do what we want to do instead of what they're dictating to us, the better success we'll have.
Coach, it's been a long season. You've been in games like this before. What's special about this team, and how are you going to rely on it in the second half?
That's an easy one. Senior leadership. We've got 7 seniors, 5 of whom have been here with us for 4 years. That senior leadership is rock solid. We wouldn't be anywhere without them. This comeback is going to be on their shoulders.
For sure. Thanks for your time, Coach. Good luck in the second half.
Thanks, Cyrus.
Going to take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. South Eugene getting on the board early, but then the pace slowed down with their zone defense, and it was Washburn chipping away.
Chipping.
Saw some amazing plays. That's Jorgensen. Amazing defensive effort. Wagner coming up big on the end zone line. And Okamura in the middle of everything, but couldn't come up with this one. The pace slowed down, but there were still highlights to be had. And always big emotion when you're punching it in. Washburn 8-4. We're going to have the second half when we come back.
It is championship weekend in the Western Ultimate League.
Covered and grabbed. It's Yen. Oh, what a grab.
Oh my God. A grab from Chung. And Chip Chang launches to Stetmeyer for a goal. And a blazing
into the end zone, and it's a layout grab.
Up for Melnick.
Wow! Oh my goodness, Leah. That was a dime ball.
People should choose Cut Camp if they're looking to take their game to the next level. This is my first experience, but all of the campers here are really bought into growing their own game, which makes our job easy and fun. And a lot of the players have been commenting all week about how high level the reps and the opportunities to grow are.
People should come to Cut Camp because it's going to be the best week of their summer. The coaches here are world class. It's funny, sometimes we have kids at the very end of camp come up and just tell us how great of a week it was, and that what makes it such a great week is we have these coaches coming from all over the world and all over the country to talk about how they think about Ultimate, how they would coach a skill, and they just don't get that exposure anywhere else.
Welcome back.
Here we go. Second half action coming at you. Washburn against South Eugene. The last game of the high school national invite here in Salem. Washburn, a commanding 8-4 lead. A first half that had a lot of turnovers. The pace of play really slowed down. Cyrus, what's it going to take for South to make a comeback?
It's going to take that change on offense. Not sure what it is at this point, but there needs to be some sort of an adjustment to keep the ball in their hands and put it in the end zone for South.
South starts it back in their zone. They've been playing it the whole game, but there haven't been that many deep shots. This is Okamura in the end zone. And Washburn with a clean hold to start. Or is it?
She might have dropped that.
Okamura got two hands on the disc, but tumbled to the ground, and they're discussing it.
You need to survive ground contact. Okay. It's down, uncontest.
Okay.
20 seconds.
All right.
Great honesty there. Spirit is high in Salem, Oregon. Working through those calls, talking it out.
So South will have an opportunity for a break. Person defense here from Washburn. Okamura defending the handler. Way to save the day there. That's Scarlett Rudy Craig swinging it back to the middle. Finds Herman. Rips it deep. Players in the area. Knocked away. Samantha Flynn Rowland. Charlotte Escola with a nice grab. Back to Flynn Rowland and swings to Jorgensen. Washburn has the momentum. Okamura on the sideline. No reset available. Eugene putting on a little more pressure here. Gage releases the pressure back to Okamura. And that patient offense from Washburn. Meticulously working it down the field. And striking at the right moments.
Seems to be a call, though.
June Albertson dialed in.
Who called travel?
Or something. Travel.
Who is calling it? On this throw? Could you describe?
That's fine, yeah.
Okay.
Back, yeah.
Travel. Uncontested.
Like here, did you? Yeah, okay.
That's fine, they say.
Beautiful around throw to Okamura on the doorstep.
It don't matter.
Charlotte Escola, her third goal of the game. And Washburn clearly in control.
This might be the biggest deficit South has been in at this tournament. Honestly, all season. Undefeated season. Curious to see how they'll respond from being down by so much. I've played with a lot of these South grads, and being winners a lot of the time, I find that they really struggle with being down. They're just not used to being in the mental space of being down. The comeback is kind of a hard position for them to be in because they don't get that mental work a lot. So we'll see how the mental is tested here and if they choose to let up or not.
Gage with a huge upwind pull, rolls it out of bound, allowing Washburn to set up their trap mark. Putting the pressure on early in this possession. No options. Herman releases the pressure. And Gage might have gotten a hand on that one. Another break chance for Washburn. Eugene plays zone again. Will Eugene show us anything different than their zone? At this point, Washburn's had a whole hour's worth of reps against this zone. They're getting comfortable. Gage surveys her options. Hoyt back to Gage. Nice movement from Washburn, but just a miscommunication leads to a turnover. Dana Herman to pick up.
Taking their time.
On the mark, we've got Anna Cords. First time we've seen her without her sunglasses. Nice up line cut there from Nicole Rhodes-Newman. Overthrows the receiver. And it's knocked down by Clara Slaby. Jorgensen slicing and dicing through the middle of the field. Washburn taking the easy pass. But Eugene resets their defense. And Washburn stays patient. Now Gage in the middle of the field after a nice delivery from Hoyt. They're so comfortable throwing as many passes as it takes.
Just out of the hands of Gage. And looks like the ball was moshed on a little bit by Anna Cords there. Get a disc change. I do want to note, South Eugene has not seen Kayla Hurt since she took that injury sub, and that is a big-time player for South. Hoping all is good, but they're definitely feeling the lack of her presence on the field. Herman really stepping it up, controlling the ball.
South Eugene with an opportunity, but turns it over. And now Jorgensen is going to work with Gage, shooting to the end zone to Cords. And this one's off her fingertips. The normally sure-handed Cords in the end zone lets this one slip away.
Hey, you know, it's a new ball. Gotta get used to it. They're not all the same.
I think the ball was talking to each other, talking to the other ones, and said, hey, if Cords gets a chance, don't give it to her so easy.
It'd be a little slippery.
Yeah.
Herman. Shooting here. I'd love to see a little bit of patience from South. Most of the errors have just been fundamental. Throwing it too far, not fully connecting with their teammates, and really just giving Washburn the ball.
It's a contrast of styles out here. Washburn, super patient offensively. Eugene, very aggressive. And we see it here as Gage.
Oh, but Washburn continues to give South opportunities. See what they can do here. I'm loving the deep cuts. There's a lot of space in the middle, but it looks a little stagnant otherwise.
Herman imploring her cutters to make a cut.
A little deep here, too. I mean, you can see half the team right there on South. Unfortunate short field turn.
Jorgensen has an open receiver in the
That
end
is
zone.
free.
Another break. It's Zoe Wagner with her first goal of the game. And this one gives Washburn double digits on the scoreboard.
Washburn's getting 10 points. 10 points, ladies and gents.
It's been a long day. I'm holding it together. Washburn just trying to hold it together. As we take a look at all the defensive plays from Washburn that led to this break.
We are hyped in here.
Pure joy.
We were watching a game on this field earlier with a similar score. Hey, and we see Kayla Hurt back on the field. Glad to see that injury sub was not game-ending. Hopefully this will be what South needs on the offensive side of the game. We'll give Herman, a little break here. Get QB Hurt up in this John.
Washburn has been in this exact situation before. In the semis, they had a huge lead. They gave it up and let their opponent back in the game. Can they do better this game and close it out? 15 minutes left on the game clock, but there's no hard cap. Eugene, another aggressive put to the end zone, floating and beautifully read.
I smell a pick call. Unfortunate for South there.
Nobody likes the smell of a pick call, especially when you're connecting on a goal throw.
Yeah, but like the way she ran, I had to run.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so you're calling.
I'm calling a pick.
Okay.
I was on her at the time when I called it.
Okay. And and you're contesting?
I'm not sure. I didn't. Yeah.
Okay. And you believe what?
We'll take another look at this one.
Like, I don't know. I didn't see any
Yeah.
of them, like, in front of me.
Yeah.
I feel pretty confident.
Snuck
I wasn't
through
able
that.
To follow my person because of
To give
people in front of me.
the defender
Okay.
credit, she called it really early. It wasn't like the throw went up
True. Yeah.
and then it was a call. She snuck through. The rule is if you have to avoid any players at all, you can call a pick. What I think is worth talking about with the players was she within 10 feet
Okay, so
to be even eligible to make the call?
Like, they're definitely probably working from the way, but I didn't see any of them in front of me, and I was.
okay, so it's a contested. Would you like an observer ruling, or would you like to leave it as contest? Okay, none of the observers had eyes on this, so it is going to have to be a pick contest and sent back.
Great job by the observer to just get that conversation on the road.
Classic ruling from Orange there. Didn't see it. We'll send it back.
How do you feel about that, Cyrus, when an observer is out there? All they got to do is watch the game, but they don't see it.
Coming in 3.
Get a holster.
That's a good holster. Great patience. Does Eugene have the same patience after they just connected on a goal? Can they wait for the right shot? Kyla Hurt looking through the middle, giving and going.
Good momentum here. Not quite in. Oh, what the heck was that? I mean, yeah, why wouldn't it be?
What are we questioning? That's a goal for South Eugene. Isabella Holland Kelly after the block by Cords. It just settled into her hip pocket accidentally.
Oh my God. That was wild. Not really sure what happened there, but sticky fingers. The disc is not slippery no more.
Whoopsie daisies.
Got another look on that here. Hand block, but caught it with that elbow.
Sonia Dorsch, did I just do that? I just did that. Am I in? Is it a goal?
I guess.
Is this life?
Jumping for joy as South gets on the board. That is what they need here. Hoping for more. I bet you $2 that they play zone here.
No comment.
Not really sure why 2.
It's because you're still in college.
That might be a part of it. There was
Yeah, once you get to be a mid-40s man like me, you can start betting $5.
$5 bets.
Now Washburn. Glad I didn't bet.
Yeah.
Zone from South Eugene.
I'm bummed.
Washburn. Steady as ever.
A lot of space here. Knocked down by Herman. And they'll pick it up.
Washburn showing a bit of nerves. This is exactly how it started in the semis. Got comfortable, started being a little more aggressive, and it got tight.
Nice inside there. Giving it back to Herman. Oh, and a D!
That is a gutsy D by Jorgensen. Wow.
Down the middle of the field.
Okamura giving and going with Hoyt. And an easy score. Wow, that could have gone a different way. That would have given a different flavor to this game. But Washburn gets the hold.
Washburn is just open for days. Doing a great job here. Not phased at all. Coach was saying that they invite the challenge of zone. They'll throw as many as they need to. And they're really doing that. I mean, practice as you play. They're not backing down. See these blocks here. Herman getting up. Great position. Just nice block from Jorgensen there. And then we'll see. Quick motion. Just like that.
It's been a beautiful second half. Since halftime, only one break, and it's been Washburn's. But the story of the game is the moment from when it was 4-4 until halftime. Washburn extended their lead and have extended it yet again, up 5 breaks.
A lot of turns here from South. I think that last game got to him a little bit. The decision making and the fundamentals really just are not up to par. And South is having a bit of a hard time crawling out of this 6-point deficit.
Is it an offensive change that you make if you're South Eugene, or is it a defensive change, or some of both, Cyrus?
Some of both. I mean, offensively, you can't win championships if you can't catch and throw. And that is number one adjustment South has to make here. I need them to value the Frisbee a little bit more and make it easy for their teammates. Defensively, I want them to want it. I know they're tired, but the zone is a little stagnant. And there haven't been a ton of Ds necessarily. I want more.
I think we all want more out of South Eugene. Everybody wants a close game in the final. Sonia Dorsch finds Kyla Hurt in the middle, but couldn't hang on.
Hey, and we got a D here. Celebration from Lily Yao, midpoint, going deep. 1v1, Jorgensen. She liked that.
We've got a player down in the end zone immediately after that Jorgensen block.
Sonia Dorsch.
You're not claiming injury, then the throw, one throw?
Getting a little beat up here in this game.
Yeah, one throw.
Maybe a bit of a ankle roll on the way down, but looks pretty clean to me.
Everybody stand up.
So Washburn retains possession, and Okamura is shooting deep. A really aggressive shot to Gage. She's open. She's got it. 12-5 for Washburn. Washburn pouring it on in the second half. We haven't seen the throwing prowess of Okamura yet this whole tournament. But in the finals, she shows up big.
Okamura, she really has those throws. She knows her receivers and sees Riley Gage downfield. And with their capability behind the Frisbee and downfield, Okamura knows they can trust their teammate, put that up, and Gage will come down, especially putting it into space. That was a really nice throw by Okamura, not giving South a chance to catch up on that. A lot of space. See, Gage already has steps on their defender, and the throw was put out into space enough that Gage was just able to run onto it, and Herman could not respond there.
Beautiful offense was set up by the fifth block from Lydia Jorgensen on the other end. Interesting strategic moment from a personnel standpoint. You're up big in the final. Do you change your subbing strategy? Do you go to your depth, or do you close this one out? Okamura has been everywhere, not just this game, the whole tournament. Had some drops early in the first half, but it didn't get to her head, and that's evidenced by the guts that it took to put it deep.
I see the lead. Okay. So we have to keep climbing. The time is not over. Okay. Don't think about the end yet. Think about right now.
All good. Guys.
Doing it now. We're gonna keep doing it.
Amazing leadership there by Riley Gage, reminding her teammates that it's not over. There's still work to do. And the key is staying present. Even though the sun seems like it's setting on the season, it has not completely set.
Beautiful sunset here. Finally getting the sun to get down. Playing under the lights. It's been hot all day, so I know everyone out here appreciates the bit of coolness during this game.
And I appreciate the acknowledgement that the mental game is important by that group from Washburn. A little breathing exercise to center everyone. South Eugene is not done. They are still here. Kyla Hurt.
Hey, nice grab there.
Katie Helm. Nice grab, looking for a reset. Finds Herman. Herman again asking for a cut to the open side, but you don't want to throw at Okamura. She's been doing it all tournament. She baits those underneath blocks and makes plays. She's a gamer. Washburn looking to slam the door shut on a national championship. Jorgensen centers back to Hoyt. Hoyt finds Escola back to Jorgensen. How many passes have these two thrown to each other? Hoyt to Jorgensen to Gage. But a turnover, and Herman's got it. Looking to shoot deep. Isabella Holland Kelly looking down the open side. Resets, big loss, back to Herman.
Love to see some calmness from here, from South Eugene here. Keep the possession. A lot of spacing. Little stagnant downfield though. Everyone's tired, I know it. So much space in the middle, but South just unable to attack, and we're going deep. Knocked down. Love to see some small ball here. I think South Eugene has the roster, has the capability to play some give and go action. And I really just haven't seen that from them here.
That's exactly right. All their resets are going backwards, nothing going forwards. The cutters are getting a little disconnected. Okamura now finds Gage with no one on her.
Gage is free.
And now Hoyt on the doorstep. Flips an easy one to Zoe Wagner. It's
13-5.
13-5, and it will be game to 14. None of us were expecting the outcome that is playing out right now. South Eugene, the tournament favorite, has been in this moment several times before. Washburn has been in these moments within the state of Minnesota, but have never achieved glory at this level.
Hoping to bum a ride from South Eugene back to home, and this might be a quiet, little awkward van ride back, but cheers to Washburn. Both teams this season undefeated. Get a timeout here from South. Big task in front of South Eugene. Game to 14, so every point's got to be theirs. That is, I'm not saying it can't be done, but it's going to take a lot.
At this point, if you're the Washburn coach, do you get some playing time for the folks who haven't seen the field? Is this a big enough gap? Is this the situation you do it?
Absolutely. I think it's important to get minutes for everyone on the team, especially in a game like this. Share the wealth. You know, it's a team sport. It's also a good opportunity for everyone, you know, freshman to senior, to experience this type of setting, with this type of crowd, learn what it feels like to play under this pressure. South Eugene here, a little bit of long faces, but opposite end, Washburn. Can see them right here. Energy.
South Eugene, can they extend their season? Person defense from Washburn. Nicole Rhodes-Newman keeping the ball moving. Herman with another negative reset. Maya Shautoff finds it back to Herman. Herman's gonna shoot, has a receiver unguarded. Beautiful throw to Sonia Dorsch. They are not done, at least not now. South Eugene lives to see another point.
Gotta say, that was a nice throw. Sonia Dorsch completely unguarded. Dana Herman has those skills to put it anywhere on the field. And that's a deadly combo. Leaving someone open with a QB who can put it anywhere. And South gets the privilege to fight for one more point.
You can see the emotion that's a result of all the effort these players have put in all season, all weekend, all game. All of these players just ready to burst one way or the other. Washburn, the joy about to explode, and South Eugene, the eyes are welling up a bit. It'll be Gage, Jorgensen, Hoyt, leading the way here for Washburn. Will Eugene stick with their zone? Will they change it up on the last point of the game?
No.
It was a rhetorical question, but I appreciate that you answered. Washburn with Jorgensen and Hoyt and Gage. Patience from Washburn. Sidelines are full, waiting to explode.
Nice handler D here. Result of face guarding, though. Easy pass.
Washburn has it. Gage. Could this be the championship? Travel called. We're going to come back and restart. Who will throw the final goal? Who will be the center of the celebration on the reception? Will they be the champions? I think we know. It's just a matter of when and who. Jorgensen shooting deep. It's Escola in the end zone for the championship. The high school national invite.
Number 2 seed takes down number 1. Look of defeat on South. You know that wasn't their best performance. Probably feeling a little bummed with how they came into this game, but Washburn just killed this game. A lot of patience, a lot of trust. There were moments of drops, moments of turns, but Washburn didn't let that affect them. Great throw by Jorgensen here, and such excitement. National champs, that's gotta feel good.
Charlotte Escola, her third goal of the game. Jorgensen, her second assist, along with 2 goals and 5 blocks. And the story was defensive dominance from Washburn. So many takeaways. Their defensive aggression was a story. And on the other side, South Eugene playing that zone offense, just waiting for the turnovers.
Lydia Jorgensen here with 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 blocks, and only 2 turnovers. So that's a pretty good +8 for Lydia there. Pretty impressive. We got Charlotte Escola, 4 goals, 2 assists, 1 block. 3 turnovers only too, so. Getting into an interview here with Kamari Okamura. How's it feel? Break us down.
It's insane. I can't describe how hard our team has worked for this, and we didn't expect it. And I just think it's a testament to our mental game, which has truly improved over the past couple of years.
Yeah, that can be a really hard thing for teams to work on. Your coach was mentioning that you really buy into the love and the trust. How are you feeling throughout this game, and how did your teammates lift you up in moments that you might have felt a little down?
I think it comes back to a speech that our seniors did on Friday about how they all have our backs. And I think that has ran true for this whole game, knowing that we all love each other, that we can trust each other.
Kamari, speaking of those seniors, now's your time. Shout them out.
Okay, Samantha, Marin, Lydia, Riley, June, Zoe, Charlotte.
Hey.
Absolutely nailed it.
They're incredible.
And how does it feel to beat South Eugene? They came in as the #1. They're a juggernaut program. They've been here before. How does it feel to take down a team like that?
It feels really great. I think that our past 2 years at Nationals, we went 4-15 against them, and so getting that comeback in the long run felt really good.
Yeah, super impressive stuff.
Thank you.
Really excited for y'all here. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Played great. Go celebrate with your team.
You deserve it.
Thank you so much.
Amazing performance from Kamari Okamura all weekend. Really leading your team offensively and defensively. Big player for this team.
A total
so
team effort for Washburn. Okamura, Flynn Rolling, Gage, Escola, Jorgensen. So many contributors. Coach said it at halftime, if they play with joy, they can't be stopped, and they deserve it. As we take a look at the moments that made it happen. It was defensive domination, it was offensive domination, and Washburn, in the face of adversity, playing against the #1 seed, Riley Gage, and the seniors are bringing home a national championship to Minnesota. So deserving. High school national invite champions from Salem. I'm Mario O'Brien alongside Cyrus Linkfield. Have a great night.